What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So for the last 2 days, we've kind of gone throwback 2K18, and then we did a fantasy style 82-0 rebuild yesterday. So today we're going back to our old roots where we're doing a realistic rebuild over the Dallas Mavericks. So the Dallas Mavericks could use some help. They really could. Porzingis has been iffy this season. There's always been trade rumors about him, obviously, since he came back, because he just can't stay healthy and all that. Luka Doncic is still Luka Doncic, and then you're kind of wondering why they ever traded Seth Curry for Josh Richardson and all that. But other than that, I want to steer this team in the right direction and help the Dallas Mavericks win a championship around Luka Doncic, obviously. So if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. 60% of you watching this video aren't even subbed, and we need to change that right now, man. We've been grinding over here, so appreciate you guys for that. But other than that, let's do this Dallas Mavericks realistic rebuild. I've got Luka, Porzingis, Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway, Josh Richardson, Willie Cauley-Stein, James Johnson, Trey Burke. Now, I do expect the Mavericks to be kind of spinners at the trade deadline, whether it's trading James Johnson big salary for something else or just whatever it may be. I feel like the Mavericks will be busy at the trade deadline potentially, because I feel like they should add some talent around Porzingis and Luka. Obviously, they got really close with Goran Dragic a couple of years ago or whatever it was, but that trade didn't end up going through. I forgot who they got instead of Goran Dragic or whatever it was. Maybe they followed the trade, I don't remember. But other than that, this season I don't think I'm gonna do much. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of see what happens, because I can't really predict what the Mavericks are going to do at the trade deadline. Ideally at the maybe I will make a trade at the trade deadline, but as of right now I'm thinking I'm not going to. I'm just gonna see how this team just does. I'll reflect off of that, and we'll go into the offseason trying to get some more help. So I don't want to trade Porzingis today, man. I'm hoping Porzingis can just get back to where he used to be. The Porzingis they obviously traded for before he got injured, and hopefully he can just be as good as he used to be. But other than that, we're just going to go ahead and simulate season number 1, see how things pan out, see what happens, and hopefully we're a playoff team in season number 1, and we can go from there. End of season number 1, we do end up going 44-38, which is good enough to be in the playoffs as the 4th seed. I don't think 44-38 would get you the 4th seed in the Western Conference usually. And also, guys, I am wearing my Luka Doncic shirt for today's occasion. I'm not a Mavericks fan. I just like collecting NBA shirts. I have a few jersey shirts that I love collecting, because I want to collect NBA jerseys, but they're just so damn expensive, so I settle for the NBA jersey shirts. But we got Luka Doncic making the All-NBA first team, Harden, Giannis, LeBron, Jokic, All-NBA second team, Dame, Steph, AD, Kawhi, Embiid, Russell, Simmons, KD, Tatum, and Bam Adebayo. And yeah, like I said, we are in the playoffs, which is awesome, but I imagine we're gonna have to find more help in the offseason. Luka Doncic, amazing. Obviously, we all know what he is capable of. Tim Hardaway, very solid as well. Honestly, Tim Hardaway has become a guy that I'd usually trade, but he's honestly pretty solid for the Dallas Mavericks, to where I honestly could find a way. If I could find a way to keep him, I think, no, he's a expiring contract, so depending on how much he wants, I wouldn't mind bringing him back. Josh Richardson, 13 points. Still question the Josh Richardson for Seth Curry trade, obviously, but let's go ahead and just see how the playoffs are going to go. So we're playing the Utah Jazz, who in real life are obviously one of the best teams in the West, record wise anyway. So we're gonna have to see what we do with this team. So let's simulate current round and see if we can match up well against them. So it looks like, okay, so we went to 7 with them, so that's not too bad. We got the Lakers of Utah, LA, New Orleans. New Orleans is always so good in 2K, but in real life they're just kind of, not that great. But we got the Clippers winning over the Brooklyn Nets in 7. Very, very nice. 44-38. League meetings, man. This is where we have a big offseason ahead of us. Like I said, Mark Cuban is not afraid to spend some money out there. So if we have cap space, which I'm not sure we're going to, but if we have ways that we can make this team better, that's obviously what we're going to do. That's kind of the point of today's video. I just know Mark Cuban can be aggressive as an owner in free agency. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Okay, we don't have our picks. I think it goes to the Knicks this year, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that is what happens. And then we're gonna go ahead and just hire Randy Martin to be our assistant, and then we're gonna grab a head scout, and we'll be chilling there. Let's go to the NBA draft now. So for the NBA draft, like I said, I believe our pick goes to the Knicks this year, and it does. So all right, now looking at what we have left under contract, we have Tyrell Terry, which somebody they just drafted, Josh Green, another guy. So they have some young pieces here that we can work with. We got Trey Burke, Max Kleba. So there are some guys we could potentially trade here, but I kind of want to see what my salary situation looks like and see how much cap space I have. I imagine we're going to have a little bit, because Luka's still on his rookie contract. So if we can kind of use that to our advantage, where Luka is still on his rookie contract, and try to sign a big free agent this offseason, that would be honestly awesome. So let's see. We got player options. We got Josh Richardson declining, Willie Cauley-Stein, $4 million. I could accept that, be our backup center, but maybe we're going to need that $4 million, so I'm going to go ahead and decline it. And then qualifying offers, we got none. Okay, so free agency wise, let's see. So Kawhi Leonard, obviously the best free agent. Would Kawhi come to Dallas? I don't think so. I believe he's kind of an LA guy for a reason. He wanted to leave San Antonio. He left Texas for LA once. I don't think he'd leave LA to go back to Texas. So Kawhi to Dallas just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But you got DeMar DeRozan, you got Drew Holiday, got Chris Paul, there's John Collins, Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry. So there's, you know, there's some guys out here that we could definitely throw some money to and bring somebody in here. So we got like Evan Fournier, who could be interesting. Want to bring him over to Dallas. He could definitely be a really nice contributor. It wants 19 million. So honestly, let's see. Kawhi, like I said, I'm not. How much money do I have? So I can't afford. I think I can afford Kawhi if I wanted to. So we're a little bit off. Chris Paul, that would be interesting. Well, 36 years old, but I don't think. I mean, Chris Paul and Luka could work, but I don't know if I'd want to make it work. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, which, you know, that's an option, but I'm not sure I want to do that. There's Kyle Lowry, Lauri Markkanen, Mike Conley, John Collins. So I think, honestly, Evan Fournier would be a lot of fun next to Luka because he'd just be a great off-ball shooter, I think. There's Lonzo, who should be a free agent. So, you know, I'm kind of having a hard time deciding what I want to do here. So let me see what I want to do here, and I'm going to sign some free agents, and I also think I'm going to make a trade to make this team a lot better. I'm going to sign Evan Fournier out of free agency, 18 million, 3 years. Honestly, I'm not upset with that, but I think he could be an awesome player here next to Luka Doncic. So I'm going to offer Evan Fournier a contract who's going to be a nice scorer for us. There's Goran Dragic, who's also here, which Dallas was interested in, but he's like 35 years old. So I'm not sure I want to do that. So like Evan Fournier, we would have to renounce Tim Hardaway, it looks like. So, you know, I'm not too upset with that. So we're going to get Evan Fournier here. So he's going to be a big addition to our backcourt, and then we should still have some money left over. We can sign like Derrick Rose. There's Goran Dragic, who's still an option out here. Malik Monk, Tim Hardaway, which is somebody I was interested in bringing back. So we don't have his bird rights because I did renounce him, obviously. But all right, so looking at things now, you got Jalen Brunson and Luka. You got Evan Fournier, Trey Burke, Dorian Finney-Smith, Josh Green, and Wesley Wundu. Max Kleber at the 4, and Kristaps Porzingis, Dwight Powell at the 5 still. So I think I am going to sign Tim Hardaway back as well because he's honestly been pretty solid for this team. So those are going to be two nice shooters that we're going to have next to Luka and Porzingis. So let's go ahead and sign Tim Hardaway back. And then other than that, I think our last acquisition is going to come via trade. So I am looking at a couple of centers that I do want to, you know, maybe we throw Porzingis back at the 4 and we grab a center out here. That would be honestly awesome. And then I'm looking for a 4. We could use a power forward here. Like there's Batum, Bielitsa. Bielitsa would be awesome, actually. There's also Batum, who I think would be fun to have. So I'm going to sign Nicholas Batum. And then we honestly have more money to spend. So Finney-Smith, Tim Hardaway, Nicholas Batum, Max Kleber, Porzingis, and Dwight Powell. So if I could find a center that I want, like Nikola Vucevic immediately comes to mind. I just don't know if the Mavericks have enough assets to do something like that. So because Orlando's eventually going to have to trade the guy, right? I mean, like you just have to think that it's eventually going to happen. So he's still under contract. I'm going to see if I can make this work, but if it doesn't, then we're chilling. So Dwight Powell, and then let's say I offered you, I guess we could offer you like one of these young players like Josh Green instead, and then 4 million would still have to be left over to make this trade happen. So Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, let's say we threw Kleber in this trade. So Dwight Powell, Josh Green, Max Kleber, and let's say a future first. I don't want to go up too much. So let's say 2025 pick for Nikola Vucevic. Let's see if they accept this. They do not. And yeah, because the Magic are always a super team. So that's probably why they're not going to accept this. So you know what? We don't get Nikola Vucevic. That's fine. I'm liking what we have so far. And I'm still not ruling out the possibility of doing something at the trade deadline. Because I think this team is still going to be very solid. We added some scoring. Porzingis is hopefully going to get even better this next season. Tim Hardaway's back, Evan Fournier. So I think I love the guys we put around Luka, and I'm chilling with that. So we're just going to go ahead, go into season number 2, not ruling out the possibility we stop the trade deadline to do something. And then other than that, we're just going to see what happens season number 2, and hopefully we're a lot better than last year. Hey man, that's why sometimes in my videos I turn off CPU to CPU trades, because just look at the league right now. So there's some examples that just make me so mad. So let's go over to the Rockets right now. So the Rockets for some reason have Rudy Gobert. What in what world would the Rockets ever trade for Rudy Gobert at the time they are in right now? Like, why would they do that? And then you got this, the Spurs have Devin Booker. So the Suns just went ahead and like, you know what, we don't need Devin Booker anymore. We're just gonna trade him to San Antonio. It just makes no sense. Sometimes I turn off CPU to CPU trades for that reason, just because the trades literally make no sense, because they just don't, man. They literally make no sense. If you guys want, and then Kawhi goes to Oklahoma City of all teams, but if you guys want me to keep that setting off, I will definitely do it. But looking at this right now, Nurkic is available, and the Trailblazers are rebuilding. So I think Houston Nurkic isn't going to cost a ton, and he's cheap. So I think he could be a nice acquisition to this team if we can get him for the right price. So let's say Dwight Powell. Obviously they can accept that straight up, but let's say we gave them Josh Green and a 2025 pick. Let's see if they would do it for that. They do not agree. Okay, I'll give you a second round pick and another second, and they agree. So just like that, we traded 3 picks for Nurkic and a young player, in my opinion. So 2 second round picks, but we got Houston Nurkic. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Porzingis to the 4. That way he can be a power forward like he used to be. So now we have Jalen Brunson. Okay, so Jalen Brunson starting at point guard, Evan Fournier at the 2, Luka at the 3. Okay, Porzingis at the 4. All right, so we're gonna do that. Is that what we want to do? Tim Hardaway off the bench. We want to do that. Jalen Brunson is a solid player, so let's say we did that. So let's move Luka to small forward. He's still gonna be like a point forward, obviously. So we move Luka to small forward. So you have Brunson, Fournier, Luka, Porzingis, Nurkic, Tim Hardaway, Tyrell Terry, Trey Burke, and Nicholas Batum. Still very solid rotation. Right now we're 28 and 25, but proficiency wise we're 4 at balanced, and I'm not sure we're gonna. Okay, so we can still be 4 at 7 seconds, but I'm gonna leave it at balanced, I think, and we're gonna roll with it. So with the acquisition of Nurkic, with Evan Fournier here, with Luka up to a 99 and Porzingis up to a 91, hopefully things turn around and we can have a really good season this year, and we're a high seed in the Western Conference by the playoffs. That's me, because we didn't even make the playoffs. So we just went 39 and 43 after the trades I made at the trade deadline. So wow, I'm a little surprised by that. Okay, well, you know what, 39 and 43, I'm not sure why that just happened, but we're not in the playoffs. Okay, well, I expect next season we will be. So I feel like this one last offseason is going to put us just over the edge anyway. Like, do we have our pick this year? We might have our pick this year, and yeah, we do. So we're gonna have a lottery pick, I guess. I can't complain. So with the 11th pick, we're gonna be drafting whoever falls to me, obviously. But let's just see if I load the right draft class in real quick. Mock drafts, Jaden Hardy. Okay, so we got that going. So staff signing. Do I fire Rick Carlisle in this situation? Actually, no, I won't fire him. Even though I think I have heard sometimes in real life Mavericks fans saying like, you know, I don't love Rick Carlisle as much as some people expect us to, which I have heard that, but I'm not saying every Mavericks fan feels that way. But let's draft or sign Josh Langstaff as well to be our other assistant. So we got a new assistant coaching staff. Hopefully that helps a little bit. So let's go straight to the NBA draft now. So with the 11th pick, we can honestly be taking anybody at this point. We're going to take honestly anybody. So let's go see what we're going to get with number 11. I'm going to take best available. It really doesn't matter to me. So number 11, we're going to be taking Adrian Griffin. There's Jabari Smith Jr., Max Christie. So Adrian Griffin, I'm going to assume, is the best player available. And let's see what overall he is. He is a 78 overall. So welcome to the Dallas Mavericks, my friend. And we're going to sign Adrian Griffin. And then player options, Trey Burke declines. Max Kleber, I'm actually going to decline that team option. Qualifying offers, Luka Doncic is a free agent. So obviously Luka is about to get paid. So other than that, we have Nurkic, who's a free agent. I would love to bring him back. Jalen Brunson, I wouldn't mind him back as well. And then you got Trey Burke, Max Kleber, I'm not too worried about. So I'm going to offer Nurkic a contract to bring him back. So we obviously, you know, offer. In what world would it make sense for us to let go of Luka's bird rights or whatever, his cap? What in what world would that make sense, 2K? What world would that make sense? That literally makes no sense, bro. This game is stupid sometimes, I swear. Okay, so we get Luka back. So we got Tyrell Terry, the point guard, Evan Fournier, Adrian Griffin, Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway, Porzingis, Batum, and we have Nurkic at the 5. So honestly, we just need Jalen Brunson back, it seems like, and we're chilling. So I'm gonna sign Jalen Brunson to a 4-year deal, and boom, just like that, we have our full rotation. I'm hoping this season we're good, because I feel like, you know, the last simulation was just stupid, and I feel like that was just a fluke, and we'll be fine this next season. So Nurkic 84, Porzingis 92, Evan Fournier 82. Like I said, hopefully things just, you know, pan out better this time. So maybe we do something like this. Hold on, maybe we get a little weird here. I'm not saying it's too weird though. So let's say we moved let's load the 2023 draft class just in case we should do another season. But let's say we moved Luka to shooting guard and then moved Evan Fournier to small forward. He's at 1 overall, I guess. Okay, why not? We can do something like that. So training camps, if I can get there without, you know, 2K being weird. So untapped potential, let's see what we got going on. I'm gonna throw this one obviously at Adrian Griffin. Actually, no, he's an A+ already. So let me throw this at Tyrell Terry. Let me throw the other one at let's say Nurkic, because I want him to be a beast this season for us. And then let's throw this last one at Jalen Brunson, I guess. All right, so final season, or should be anyway, because we should be a good team. Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, Evan Fournier, Porzingis, Nurkic. You got Tim Hardaway off the bench, Tyro Terry, Adrian Griffin, and Nicholas Batum. I have a feeling this could be our championship season. I don't see why it couldn't be, man. Like, this team looks good. It looks really good on paper. So let's just go ahead and simulate, see what happens, and hopefully things go our way. Back on track as we're the second seed in the West. We went 53-29. That is more like it, man. So we got MVP Embiid, Kenny Chandler, Rookie of the Year on the Mavericks. Man went off 25 points. Wow. Sixth man, Precious, Jonathan Isaac, Defense Player, Moses Moody, Most Improved, and Mark Daigneault, Coach of the Year, and then John Murphy, Executive. Okay, so All-NBA first team, Cade Cunningham on the Wizards, John Morant, Giannis, LeBron, Embiid. All-NBA second team, we better get a Luka here. Yep, All-NBA second team from Luka, Siakam, and then Jason Tatum, Nikola Jokic, and then All-NBA third team, Steph, De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and KD's on the Grizzlies, bro. Like, what is that? Why would he go there? Wiseman, All-NBA, our all-defensive first team, and all-offensive second team. Okay, so we are the second seed in the West, behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we are playing a really good Rockets team. I mean, Kenny Chandler just went off 25 points per game, so we're gonna have to definitely scout for him anyway. But 26 from Luka, 21 from Porzingis, 13 from Evan Fournier, 13 from Tyro Terry, 12 from Nurkic, 11 from Hardaway, 11 from Adrian Griffin, and 10 from Jalen Brunson. So I feel like we had a lot of solid players in the rotation. There's a lot of help here. So I know there's not like a definitive third all-star here, but at least Luka and Porzingis have help, and Porzingis is playing nicely. So all right, so Tyro Terry is going to take the starting point guard spot, I guess, in the playoffs, which, you know, I'm not complaining too much about it. So let's see what we're going to do against the Houston Rockets. Hopefully we beat them. So Kenny Chandler, Kevin Porter Jr., TJ Warren, Jamin Brakefield, and Rudy Gobert. So Christian Wood off the bench as well, Corey Kispert, Udoka Azubuike. So they have a lot of young Arsenal pieces. So I am a little intimidated, but similar to game one, we're up 1-0. So good start. I didn't mean to click play game, but I wanted to look at the box score real quick, see how things went. So looking at the box score, we had Luka 22, 7, and 8, 15 from Tyro Terry in his first start, 15 and 6. So in game two, we're up 2-0. Good start to things, Luka. Tyro Terry, man, okay, he's kind of developing into his zone here in the playoffs. 21 points, took the starting spot, 50% from three. Let's see if he can keep this up. Game three, we're up 3-0. Let's see where Tyro Terry is at again. 19 points. This man is contributing. We love to see it. And let's see if we sweep them. Nope, 3-1. Okay, let's not 2K. Let's not do this. Okay, I'm not up 3-0 just so I can lose in 4 and 7. That doesn't happen in real life ever. Why is it so common in 2K? Bro, I swear, if we go to games, I'm about to say, if we go to game 7, I'm getting off. Okay, so Tyro Terry only 11, but I don't know why I'm so focused on him. Luka Doncic 36-14, Adrian Griffin with 25 as well. Awesome stuff, 16 points in the playoffs. So, like I said, I feel like we have a lot of key contributors. It's just not, like, obviously not a definitive third all-star, but we are playing KD in the Memphis Grizzlies now, so that's a little intimidating. John Morant, Springer, Mikal, KD, Xavier Tillman, Brandon Clark, Otto Porter. So this team is actually pretty damn good. So yeah, this could be tough. Let's see what happens. Game one, we're up 1-0, so good start. So we had Luka 28, Andrew Griffin 24, 19 from Tyrell, and 18 from Nurkic, 13 and 12 from Porzingis. Game two, we're up 2-0, so another good start. Porzingis 29 and 12, Adrian Griffin 29, Luka 19 and 13, Tyro Terry 14. Jaden Springer dropped 48, and they still lost, man. That is definitely tough. They lost by 9 still. That's like Bradley Beal on the Wizards, man. Early in the season anyway, where he was dropping like so many points and they would still lose. Okay, so 3-0. We're up big. Luka 34, Porzingis 30, more like it. This is the Porzingis that I want. 24 in the playoffs. We love to see it. Can we sweep them here? Nope, 3-1. It just looks like we can't sweep anybody, I guess. Okay, so now we got the New Orleans Pelicans over the Oklahoma City Thunder, up 3-1 on them. So let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I would not be shocked here if the Thunder came back 3-1. Okay, they almost did. I'm telling you, bro, it's just so common in 2K. It's just so stupid. But Kira Lewis Jr., Lonzo Ball, who shouldn't even be a Pelican probably past this season, it looks like he might be traded the trade deadline. We'll see. Ingram, Zion, Jackson Hayes, Bobby Portis, Cody Zeller, Marjon Beauchamp, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So let's see if we beat this team. Game one. They're up 1-0, so not a good start. Luka, let's see if we can even it up here. We do even it up, so let's go game three. They're up 2-1. I'm a little scared now because I do not want to lose. So it looks like they do want to give Jalen Brunson his starting spot back, maybe, potentially. But let's see if we can even this series up and not go down 3-1. That would be honestly ideal. And we are going to go down 3-1, so that is not good. But let's see if we can come back in this and make something happen here. So game, what is this, game 5? Okay, game 5. Come on, man. 2K, bro. Come on, bro. Let me come back in this series, bro. I want to win. It's a close game, though. It is a close game. Come on, man. We're right there. It's literally right there for the taking. Right there. We're right there. Take it. Take it, Dallas, bro. Come on. 124, 122, 126, 120. Okay, you know what? We gotta jump in. We gotta save this, man. All right, sweat mode. Let's go. Oh, they got the ball. That sucks. Okay, so let me see if I can come back in this. 128 to 124. No promises because I am pretty trash at 2K. Okay, we almost got a steal. I'm trying to switch to Luka and it's just not letting me. I'm switching to the guy on the opposite side of the damn court, I guess. Whatever. So let me just go to Luka in this possession. Let me see if I can just dribble around. Porzingis is wide open, or he was kind of, and he's gonna miss it. Okay, let me see if I can. Nope, I fouled. I just hit in the free throw line. 130 to 124. Not a good start. In a minute 17 left. Okay, 24 points, 25. All right, you know what? It's still doable. We got to make some threes, though, for sure. So let me see if I can get some players open. I'm going to probably do a pick and pop, maybe. Let's see. Let me see if I can get somebody open here. I'm just going to rush down. And, okay, so they kind of... Okay, I don't want to take that with Nurkic, actually. Let's not do that. Let me see if I can just get an and one. Nope, not going to happen. I was hoping for an and one. Not going to happen. I'm reaching again. Probably going to foul Ingram. And we got nobody back on defense, but Brandon Ingram's going to make it anyway because that's what happens with me in 2K. All right, Luka, let's go. Come on. Take this up floor. This game is definitely over already, but I'm just going to go in and pop. And maybe I should have done that a long time ago. 134 to 127. Maybe this game ain't over yet. We definitely have to get a stop here, like no matter what. There's no question about that. If we let them score, this game is over. But maybe, just maybe, if we can hit a few threes, we could do something here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the corner. We did a switch, you know, the switch. They're going to pass it to Zion. Just kidding. They didn't. All right, let's see. Ingram's trying to do something. I'm playing off ball right now. I'm like one of those people, you know, online that just plays off ball. Oh, bro, there's no way you make a shot out of this. There's no way. And, of course, he's going to get the offensive board, and we fouled Zion Williamson. That's just how my life goes. Okay, 134 to 127. They drained a lot of clock anyway. Zion misses the first one. Good. Okay. This is probably not going to happen. Okay, he makes the second one. So, let me definitely go to Luka here, and I'm just going to pop another three and hope he goes in. So, if they leave me enough space, which they're not. They're definitely guarding it this time, and it goes in and out. So, that'll be it for me. Unfortunately, we could not win a championship with the Dallas Mavericks, but hey, we did put together a solid team, and I'll take it. But unfortunately, the Pelicans are just a super team on 2K all the time, and that's just the way it works on this game. So, Kira Lewis Jr., you better not shoot it. That's unsportsmanlike. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Definitely leave it a like if you did. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Pain is all I know.